Hey, it's April 20 something. I'm calling this year one, day zero. So I just spent basically the last 36 hours packing a truck, driving down from New York, unloading it. And yeah, so that's been fun. And but everything's here. So stats of the cabin, outside everything kind of seems good. Inside there still is a stink bug invasion, so I need to figure out how they're getting in, and I need to do a purge tonight and get rid of all of them. I set the hammock up. I took a nap today. I needed it, so yay for hammocks. The majority of the stuff I brought down, I brought in these totes because it's probably going to sit outdoors for a little bit. It's mostly like hobby stuff. So I'm hoping that's going to keep everything dry, and it's under a rain fly. So hopefully everything be dry and not too beaten up by the sun, because there's a good little bit of shade there. Let's see, other updates. So I knew about this one a little bit earlier because on the way up to Buffalo from Miami, we stopped by here and one of the roof panels got knocked off the gazebo because it's not designed very well. There's not a lot of bolts holding the roof down, and we'll show that in a second. But before we get there, a little update on the trenches. So the cover crop didn't take off like I want it to, but it is there. And you could see, you know, you got the crimson clover and some of the grasses over there. And then this is like the field peas. And then there's even a purple one. I don't remember what the purple one is. It might be vetch, hairy vetch. I'm not sure. Oh no, this looks like the peas actually. So cover crop did work, but I was hoping it would be more, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. But the roof of the gazebo, so there's the panel got knocked off, and you can see the wind just kind of picked it up and ripped it. The design's kind of poor. There's only like 2 bolts that hold the whole panel down, this whole long panel, because the top just locks in to a groove right up there. And I had a feeling when I built it, I was like, there's no way this is this is stable enough for what it's supposed to do. So whatever, engineers, right? So I think the big lesson I learned is don't ever buy kits. I'm just gonna build everything myself now that I have the skills. So last year I'd planted, I can't remember exactly what these are, but they're like blueberry or blackberry, or let me see, I got a tag right here on one of them, and it says Triple Crown Thornless Blackberry. So there's 2 of them, and they seem to be doing all right, so that's good. I did plant some garlic. The garlic looks pretty sad. Like it is up and doing things, but it's not at all very promising looking. Nothing seems to be wrong with the concrete piers. They all kind of look fine. I took a brief look at them for cracks and whatnot, and they look good. So it looks like the sealant kept the rain off, and the freezing temperatures didn't break them because the rain wasn't in them. So that's good. The last little update I want to show you is some of the trees. The trees look like they're doing good. So they've got new growth. They're a little bit bigger. They've got green leaves. So I'm very happy about that. That's one of the things I'm most interested in getting going, is the orchard, just because, you know, it's very little work for a big reward. Well, this tree actually looks a bit sad. It looks like I might need to prune those branches that look dead, but the other ones I looked at looked pretty good. So let me walk over. There's a lot of green, everything all around the property popped up. So I'm trying to like step on as many things as possible just to kind of keep everything under control. But so that's one of the pecans. So, you know, it's got more branches, more leaves, all that stuff. So that's good. There's like 3 or 4 more pecans. They all look like they're doing pretty good. I believe this next one is serviceberry, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, looks pretty good. And so I would say all the trees that got planted look like they're doing fine, with the exception of that first one that we saw. And then there's one over here that looks a little sad. So, but you know what? Like 80%, I'm good with 80%. 80% is pretty damn good in my book. So 80% of the trees got planted and look like they're taking off. So I'm happy with that. So, I'll just try to detail pretty fast my upcoming goals for the season. Excuse me. I want to get some garden rings going. So I'm not going to plant the trenches because I need to do a proper fence project. And that's going to take like at least a couple months, I'm thinking, to fence the whole garden trench area in. So temporarily this season, I'm just going to buy some like cattle panels and wrap them in rings and then plant like little gardens inside those. And since a 16-foot long fence makes about a 4 to 5 foot diameter circle, it's kind of small enough that hopefully deer won't try to jump in it, but they might be able to reach their head in. So I don't know, we'll see. So that's going to be my garden project. So I'm going to do some little ring gardens around the property. I obviously want to work on the gazebo, fixing it up, repairing the damage. I need to figure out a better way to get the roof panels to attach to the roof frame, which everything is metal. So that makes it a little more complicated. I got to see if there's like special screws I can get that can penetrate without destroying the integrity of the frame. Other projects, I want to finish the shed. It's been without an exterior for long enough. I think I want to get that wrapped up. And the main project for the year is going to be the tiny house. I want to get the guest house built and properly insulated and heated so that I can stay here over winter. And if I could do that, that'll be the number one thing I'm trying to hit. And if there's leftover time, I want to either work on solar or rain harvesting, or maybe like an outdoor bathtub or something like that, some sort of bathing solution. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's one very important update that we forgot about, and that is Macro. As you can see, Macro is pretty much full sized. He is an amazing dog. He had an excellent winter hanging out with family. He got to go to the dog park a ton in Miami. He got to see all kinds of family, and yeah, so now he's back on the property and unleashed and causing chaos, so like he's supposed to. So Macro, come over here. Come here, Papa. So Macro's alive and healthy. So cool. See you next time. Year 1, day 0.